What's up guys, welcome back to my cycling YouTube channel. In today's video, it's race day. We have our first ever TTT, so team time trial. I'll be with two other guys, one guy from my team, Nicolas, one guy from another team called Pierre-Luc. We had only one practice this week on Wednesday night. We were at La Voie Maritime, so it's this really straight road where no cars can go. And we took a top 10 in both directions, so this means the wind was not in favor. We really pushed some heavy watts. All right, let's have a look at the bike I'm gonna ride today. So it's an Argon18 paired with a FSA K-Force Lite crankset. In the rear, it's a Vision derailleur. I've never seen that before. It goes okay. It's not super smooth, but it does the job. Pro logo here. It's not the most comfortable, but this saddle is not meant to go for long rides. Moving on to the front, we have the full Argon18 cockpit. We have TRP brakes. They're alright. It's a time trial bike, you don't need to stop. And the bike is paired with Vision Metron 55. This bike has been provided to me by Cycling Avenue. So Cycling Avenue is a website where they sell pre-owned bikes. I'm doing a partnership with them this summer. What you're getting with Cycling Avenue is a lot of value for your money. Since you are buying these pre-owned bikes that are reconditioned by professionals, the bike are in perfect condition. Their pricing is really good. I highly suggest you to go check out their website. You're gonna find a bike for your size. You're gonna find a bike for every need. So they have TT bikes, road bikes, cyclocross, a bike for just everyone. So I will pack my bag and I will go meet Nick. We're planning to be there about 2 hours before our start for a proper warm-up and to also have our bike inspected. I might have a sports car, but two bikes fit in easily in the trunk.
Goddamn. It's wet.
So according to the forecast, the rain should stop at around 12. It's about 11 now. I have no hopes that it's gonna be dry. Team time trial in the rain with like 9 turns and 4 U-turns. It's gonna be hard.
Hey, blood.
All right, we're on our way to Contrecoeur. Nick, can you give our viewers the team strategy we have today?
So number one strategy will be to not crash, because that would suck, because tomorrow we have our first crit of the season. Strategy wise, I think we'll start pretty fast and then we'll accelerate midway through and then finish faster. That's number one key.
So always go fast basically.
Yeah, when in doubt, flat out. On a little bit of a serious note, strategy wise, we'll try and go a little bit faster at the start because we're gonna have a crosswind coming from the front. There's a lot of speed to be gained if we go through that section faster, whereas when you have a tailwind, even if you you push a lot more power, you're not gonna gain that many kilometers an hour. So time wise, it's more advantageous to go faster in the headwind section.
And how much seconds are you gonna do in front? How much second am I gonna do at the front? And how much seconds Pierre-Luc is gonna do at the front?
Pierre-Luc is a pretty big guy. I'm a pretty big guy as well. So we'll be probably doing about 1 minute turns. And since you, Charles, are a little bit smaller, we'll try to keep the same speed, but then keep the relays a little bit shorter for Charles, so something like 40 seconds.
Yep, I'm the small guy. TTs are usually for bigger guys and taller guys, but I mean, it's the only race we have today, so there's no reason to stay home, right?
Yeah, well, reason number one would be the rain, because
yeah.
Yeah, but then we already paid 90 bucks to come. Since it's raining, I think it plays on the mind of a lot of people. I heard that from a podcast, Lance Armstrong podcast, where he was talking with George Hincapie and saying that when it's raining, half of the race is over for some of the guys because they just abandoned mentally. We did pay $90 to go to a time trial.
So we're gonna give all we have. So turns out they're not doing bike checks today. I just went to the commissary and they say they will check the bikes next week at Bécomo, but not today. So yesterday I spent 1 hour fixing my bike to be fully legal. Turns out there's no needs. I can bring my bars up all the way for more aero gains. We still have 1 hour before a start. Should be good to go. Yo Nick, what's this cream?
It's embrocation cream that they put in cyclocross races for when it's like wet and cold. I don't know what it does, but it makes your legs feel a little bit less cold.
Cool, I'll try it out. All right, Nick, pin what?
No homo.
We're bros on the Team I bike.
Nothing wrong about being in spandex next to your bro behind in a compromising position.
Thought it was a good idea to bring a gel with me under my bib. Look at this.
Look like someone shit on my. You want to eat it, Nick?
Alright, good news. We think we beat PA Cote. He's a pro for rally cycling. Nick, you think we beat him?
Yeah.
Because
he was 2 minutes ahead of us at the start, and we could see him in the distance right before the finish. So like no more than like 45 seconds behind at the end. So
how wet are you, Nick?
when we finished, I was more wet than a submarine with screen doors.
Alright, race recap of the day. Nick, how was it?
My first real team time trial. I found it a little bit easier than an actual like individual time trial. You get to have like a 2-minute rest every once in a while, so that was pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, you did really strong pulls. For my case, I did 2 or 3 pulls.
Yeah, I think like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. I was gassed the whole way. I still average 300 watts. So for 140 pounds, 65 kilograms, it's heavy for me. For those guys, I think they average 330, something like that.
Yeah, a little bit over 330, and normalized was 345. 38 minutes.
I mostly stayed in the back. The only reason I was staying in the draft is if there was a mechanical issue or if there was a flat, I would still be there to at least finish and have a time, because the only 2 riders out of 3 were counting. If I would have dropped too early and then they would have a mechanical issue later on, then that would have been over for the team. I can say we, but they mostly end up in 5th place. In front, first place was
De Vinci Pro Backlack, so like a Conti team based out of Canada. Second was Desjardins Ford U23 development team, so they usually have some pretty strong guys.
It was hard. Just staying in the draft was really hard for me.
Yeah, that was the most difficult part, was like positioning yourself well in the crosswinds.
I'm not gonna do the next week TT at the provincial. Nick is doing them.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good one for me because it's like a crit course, but with a TT bike.
Yeah, and
so
you're fast in corners. I think you're probably one of the fastest guys in corners, and all the other guys, they're maybe fast in straight lines, but they're losing seconds on every corners, and you will get those seconds for them.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap up this video. Nick, do you have any other things to say to the guys out there watching us?
Showing up is half the battle. Once the race started, you just clear your mind and then you get on with what you gotta do. And
all right, this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. As always, it makes a difference for me to get noticed on YouTube, and subscribe if you aren't already for more cycling content. Tomorrow it's crit day. I'm gonna bring this camera with me, film some behind the scenes. All right, so my name is Charles, and I'll see you guys on the road or into the next video.